everybody, welcome to day 2 of What is Beachbody Coaching. Remember to listen till the end so you can be entered to win the participation prize as long as you send me the answer to the question of the day. So today I'm going to talk to you mostly about probably your most common concerns or questions about Beachbody coaching, or maybe like you're feeling hesitant because of a few reasons, and I'm going to talk to you about the things I was concerned about before I started and kind of how I've navigated through all of that since I've been coaching for almost 2 years now. So before I signed up to be a coach, I had a long laundry list of reasons why it would be a bad idea. For starters, I was not very fit, and that is a very common concern. And I'm going to tell you why it's a common concern. There's never going to be a day in your life where you're like, I've arrived, I'm perfectly fit. This is it, I don't need to work out anymore, I'm done. That doesn't happen. Even the people who were super fit, who we would look at and be like, oh my gosh, girl, you're ripped. They'd be like, not fit enough. That's just the way fitness is. You never come to a place where you're done. You're always on a journey. So it doesn't matter what your starting point is. All being a Beachbody coach really means is that you are dedicated to being on a fitness journey and helping others get on that fitness journey. You don't have to know everything. As you're learning things, because you're on a journey, you're gonna turn around and help the person who's right behind you. You don't have to have all the answers, right? It's just like being a teacher. I don't have to know everything when I step into the classroom. Sometimes students ask me questions I don't know the answer to, and I'm like, that is such a good question. Let's look that up. What do you guys think? Let's talk about it before we go out and do research. And so being a Beachbody fitness coach is very much like that. You do not have to have all the answers. You're just going to be starting your fitness journey and inviting others to come along with you. And as long as you're being real and raw and authentic with your journey, people are going to love that and be attracted to that, and they're going to say, I want to do what you're doing. People do not find perfection that inspiring. They really don't. They find genuine behavior and real, authentic people inspiring. So just be yourself and see what happens. And that's exactly what I did, and I can tell you, it works. There's never come a point where I'm like, okay, you guys, like I have all the answers, I got it all figured out, and I'm perfect. Who's ready to join me? It doesn't work that way, right? When I say, you guys, I gained 5 pounds over the Christmas holiday, like I need to get it together. Who wants to get it together with me? That's when I get the most people in my challenge groups, when I'm being real and authentic. One of the other main concerns I had before signing up to be a Beachbody coach was, I am way too busy. Like, how could I have a business, a legitimate business? And also at that time, I was working 2 jobs. I was volunteering a ton of hours as the Miss Placer County pageant assistant director. I was volunteering hours at church. I was maxed out. So how can you make room in your life for Beachbody coaching when you have a lot of other things going on? Well, first of all, I'm my own boss. I work my business when I want, where I want, with who I want, how I want. And let's talk about really quick what I do as a Beachbody coach. I post on social media, I work out, I talk to other people about working out. So it really doesn't have to be hours and hours and hours and hours and hours a week. It's really not. When you boil coaching down to its simplest form, it's working out and telling other people about your fitness journey and posting in a challenge group, which I hope all of you have been in a challenge group. And if you haven't, I'd love to plug you into one so you know what that experience is like. We just hold each other accountable to our fitness journey on Facebook. So if you're somewhat on social media, trust me, you have time to be a Beachbody coach. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. And I will teach you how to navigate through social media with a strategy if you decide to become a coach. So let's talk about that. One of my big concerns before I signed up to be a Beachbody coach, because I was like Facebook stalking and Instagram stalking Beachbody coaches, and I was like, These coaches have thousands of followers. Like, of course it's easy for them to get people into their challenge group because they have 60,000 followers. I have 200. So, and if half of them tell me no, I'm gonna run out of people to talk to. So you do not need to have a huge social media following to be a Beachbody coach. What happens is I'm going to train you how to use social media so that you can expand your network. But you have a ton of people in your life that you don't even realize. If you were to write out all the people you know a lot of people, and you have a huge influence, right? That's why you're here. That's why God put you on earth, so that you could touch as many lives as possible. So that's all we're really trying to do as Beachbody coaches, is touch as many lives as possible. And by touch as many lives as possible, I don't mean push products on people. I mean encourage them. I mean talk to them about their fitness journey, even if they're just going to the gym or they're trying a new protein drink that they got from GNC. It doesn't always have to be about Beachbody. It's really just about modeling healthy behaviors and inviting other people to try out those healthy behaviors. And trust me, in doing that and being a good leader and a good model, people will ask you about Shakeology. People will ask you about your favorite protein drink. People will ask you what kind of snacks you eat. It just happens when you put yourself out there as somebody who's on a fitness journey. So don't worry about having a social media following. You don't need one. That comes in time, and I'll teach you all of that. And you know a ton of people, believe it or not. Okay, so moving to my next concern. Because I was following so many Beachbody coaches on Facebook and on Instagram, one of my main concerns is, aren't there a lot of coaches out there? Like, how am I gonna get people into my challenge groups when there's tons of voices out there already that are into health and fitness? First of all, my friends and family are not necessarily following Janelle Summers or Amy Silverman or these other big Beachbody coaches like Melanie Mitro. My friends and family are following me. They're watching me and my journey. So every person only has so much influence, right? So the people who are in your circle, they're not necessarily following all those other Beachbody coaches. And even if they are, they're going to come to you because they know you, because they like you, because something about you resonates with them. I have met people online that I've never met in real life, but there's a connection there because we have similar interests and we have similar personalities. And that's going to happen with you as you are working out every day and posting about it on social media and posting about other things that you love and are interested in. I always post about my dog, about being a teacher, about ice skating, and I've been able to meet people in those different avenues who follow me. They don't necessarily follow all the other Beachbody coaches out there. And the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is, along with finding your niche and finding your people, is you don't have to have a specific personality type to be a Beachbody coach. Some Beachbody coaches are really organized. Some Beachbody coaches are super fit. I'm not. Some Beachbody coaches are super outgoing, and believe it or not, I am not. If you are a close friend of mine or you know me in a setting outside of this video, then you know I'm actually really shy. I'm quiet. I avoid big parties with lots of people. I would never host an at-home party. I'm shy. And some Beachbody coaches are super outgoing. Some Beachbody coaches are stay-at-home moms. Some work full-time. There's really no ideal personality. What makes a good Beachbody coach is someone who cares about other people and wants to see other people succeed. If you don't care about other people and you don't want to see other people succeed, then this really isn't the thing for you. I would say those are really the only two traits that I'm looking for in my Beachbody coaches. People who genuinely want to see other people succeed. If that's you, you're going to be a great Beachbody coach. And I just want to leave you with this. I had a lot of doubts before signing up to be a Beachbody coach. And to be honest, I had a lot of doubts my first few months in the business because I was like, doing the things I was supposed to do. I was working out and I was talking to people about it. And the whole time I was like, I don't think I'm going to be successful at this. Like, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do this. But you know what? I did it. And if I can do something like this, then trust me, anybody can do something like this. And I've come a long way, and I promise that if you decide that you're going to go for this, I will not leave you hanging. I will plug you into all the trainings. You will get all the same trainings that I've had as far as how to run your social media, how to make pretty pictures, how to inspire people, how to run a challenge group. All of that stuff I'm going to cover in my coach training group, which is going to start on Monday. If you decide that you want to be a coach, I have you all set up to teach you everything that I know. So it's okay to silence the voices and say, you know what? I'm just going to go for this. What's the worst thing that could happen? Okay, and tomorrow, if you stay tuned for tomorrow's video, tomorrow I'm going to show you a day in the life of a Beachbody coach. So I'm very much going to break down my daily activities as a coach, what I'm doing and how I'm spending my time. And how much time does it really take? It depends on the coach, as always. I spend about an hour a day working on my business, and I would say my business is very successful. So in 1 hour a day, whether that be before you get your day started, you're going to wake up an hour earlier, or you're going to spend your lunch hour working on your business, or you're going to do it for an hour before dinner time, you can just make the decision to put in as much or as little time as you want to make a successful business. Your question of the day is, what is your biggest concern when it comes to being a Beachbody coach? So there is no right or wrong answer. You just have to message me your biggest concern when it comes to being a Beachbody coach. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.